This is the big setup. We are live. No one's watching. But you are checking the commissioners on. Really? Unblock the air. The air conditioner. Never blow. Hello? This is a microphone. Hello?
There we go. Yeah? Yeah? Is that better? That's probably better. This is the future. Audio. Okay. So then that's playing over there. Alright, so yeah, this is Hypercube office hours. This is where Dr. Fox tries to work on things and ignores you. It's interactive. If you would like me to ignore you live, just go to hypercubego.com and click the Discord button. You lucky so-and-so. I'm Dr. Fox, and this is my whiteboard. Oh, the little frame on my micro-jigger. Hold on, I don't want to transition over to this yet. I don't want to spoil the illusion for you guys. I mean, it's really important to me that you believe me that I know what I'm doing about all of this interactive audiovisual hee-haw. There we go. Let's go ahead and lock that boy. Lock that boy. And we transition over. Check this out. Whoosh. Now we're down here. Okay. Okay, everybody. Gotta plug in my whiteboard. Clever bastards over at Wacom had decided to make sure that this is installed a specific way. Sorry, I'm just allergic to their bullshit. So I think this is set up for, yes, one screen. This is the white board. That lag, yo. Probably a piece of shit USB dongle that I have. I need to plug it into. Yeah, so that's okay. So we can do that. Stuff. Wasn't this bad in what is going on here? I have a feeling it is this. Let's swap over to Photoshop. Let's do the 32-bit Photoshop. My legit copy of CS5, yo. CS 5.5. This show is brought to you by diabetes. Okay. Seems to be moving all right. I can't, I don't know who could hear me, and this thing is even broadcasting. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. It looks like it's working. This is basically office hours. Just determine, what's going on. There's no plan. Let's do it. Big old piece. Look at that screen, yo. Why is that not the default? Why is fit to screen not the default? Alright. So let's check our pen. So if I sit back to draw, I have to bring the microphone up here, which means I really need to get like a shotgun mic. Okay. Things I need. Okay. I either need a USB 3.0. It would be good because I've got a bunch of 3.0 stuff that I could extend onto one of those. So I need a USB 3.0 hub. Or I need to check my motherboard and get a PCI card and see if I have enough room in there. I think I've got 2 or 3 free slots. Okay, so USB 3.0 hub, PCI card, one of those. Okay, PCI card. Let's see what else. Things that everything else is. Oh yeah, the lighting rig. And that will be for our fill, spot, and key. I've got a bunch of lights up already. I've got them off because they bake me alive. But I've got these cheap ass LEDs over here, and they're pretty good actually. It's keeping me pretty well lit, but you can still kind of see the background here. So I need a light up above to shine down to eliminate shadows. I need a light coming at me to illuminate me. So I really need 2 lights. I've got some lights that could do that, but I need to install something in the ceiling to get them up there. That's like studio installation work. And I have lights, but they're so big, and they're for like photo shoots and stuff like that. I need a warehouse. I need a place where I can do this stuff. And those things are going to cost me $500 to $800 a month, from what I've looked up. Like that's a suite in a shared office building. But that's, you know, yeah. There we go. A little chalkboard action there. So as of today, I am doing business as Hypercube Labs. That's official. And our logo is a trademark of Hypercube Labs. How about that? It's a big announcement for today. Like we're legitimizing. And so things that I need to do is I need to get an EIN, which is Monday through Friday from like 8 a.m. to like 3 p.m. online. You have to go to their virtual office. You have to do that with the Social Security Administration? No, the IRS, or I think. Okay, so I get my EIN. With that, I can get a bank account. And then the Patreon and the PayPal and the Bitcoins all go to a bank account. Which means I'm going to have to go to a bank. Ugh, I don't like banks. They scare me. But I need a bank account. And to get that, I need that EIN. And I might need a certified copy, which will cost me another, I think, $30. I think they fucking email it to you. That's bullshit. $30 for a certified email. Thanks, Florida. Land opportunity. You can do whatever you want as long as you pay for it. So this is what it takes to get a business off the ground. But now legally, I am Hypercube Labs. And Dr. Argus Q. Fox is property of Hypercube Labs. I think that's the way it'll go. But we're not incorporated, and we're not an LLC, you know. We have no liability. But that's fine. We don't have to be that. We're Hypercube Labs. We're legally Hypercube Labs. That's fine. That's fine. Is somebody gonna sue me for not getting a fucking sticker pack in the mail? Be fine. If I can get event insurance and something under it. Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoins. Alright. And that's what we spend on merch and shit. So then I have to set it like if you want to just donate money, you just like donate it to me. Like I can drop the PayPal into this bank. Everything else, you know, PayPal can hold stuff, gifts from friends and things like that. Maintain, and I've already got 2 PayPals. I've got Hypercube, and I've got the hell do you call it? Dr. Fox. Dr. Fox. Those are separate PayPals, and they're both set up as businesses. Actually, no, one's an individual. Dr. Fox is an individual, and Hypercube is the business. It generates invoices and things like that. So that's set up. So what else do I need to do? So I gotta look at the website. We've got hypercubego.com, which is our landing page. From there, I imagine most are going to go to time for the show. But from hypercubego.com, you can now access the Journeyman Resource Center wiki that's online. And let's see what else. We've got the oh yeah, and then we've got the portal. And that's for members. You have to have a special login to get into that. So that's all secret stuff that I have to talk about off the screen. Can't give that stuff away. But the idea is you'll come here and you'll buy a membership that will grant you access into the portal. And that's where the cool stuff is. Yeah, there we go. Stop being a chump, Dr. Fox. I should reach down there and create a layer. Alright, so we've got a core of Hypercube. Legally now, we are Hypercube. Technically, we are Hypercube Labs. Haha! Time for the show is our basically our propaganda effort. Right now, it's really our main product. And Time for the Show has its own mission statement. And that is primarily to generate funds for Hypercube Labs. Chink chink. Then we've got the merch. Which is stickers, shirts, novelty items. And that's supposed to generate money for Hypercube Labs. So what does Hypercube Labs do with this money? Well, the first thing that we want to do is we want to make profit. And that profit ideally goes to build up Hypercube Network. Little magic computer here. You just have to plug it in though. Alright, so you got your magic computer. This is ideally where we would, have a 24/7 live stream video service that you could either watch, that you can watch in your browser, on an app, on Roku, practically anywhere. It's building a network. Hypercube Labs wants to build a media network. With that, we would need to produce shows. We would become a production. In essence, Hypercube Labs is the producer of Time for the Show. The investment of Hypercube Labs into Time for the Show is basically the Patreon. People investing to keep it going. They enjoy the product. We're handing it out for free and asking you to pay for it. We're asking you to pay what you can if you like the show. If you like the show, want to help keep it going, then you donate. We're already doing really good. I think we're it's August. I should actually do it in another. Let's see where we are. We hit a new goal today. Wow. Check that out. We got 17 people giving us $120 a month. That's fantastic. So we're making $120 a month. And with that, I'm able to cover some of these services that we've got. What are the services that we're offering now? And where are we spending the money? And am I going to have to pull things from other Patreons and stuff like that? All right. Off the bat, and caller 23 yelled at me about this. $5 goes to the Internet Archive. I believe $7 is going to Skype for one of our phone numbers. That needs to be canceled. Because we're never going to use that shit again. And then I think we're spending $8 on 2 Minecraft servers. So I need to talk to the people playing on those servers and seeing if they want to. What I think I'll have is a server where everybody is playing like they are now. It's our whitelist server, and I think the other one I would like to have so we could go in and do goofy shit like load mods and things like that. So this would be investing in having something for live streaming. All right. Okay. That's not canceled. We need to cancel it. Okay, so $5 already the Internet Archive, $8 for the 2 Minecraft servers at $4 a piece. And then I think the next like $10 down goes out to other Patreons. So right off the bat, 18 plus 12, like what is it? 5, 7, 12, 8, 20. The first $30 right there is right out the window. And I bet you, I think it's more than 10. Because I know there's someone I was getting there was Geeby, there was there's Nord, there's Freethink Radio. I think those are the 3 I'm giving to right now, so I think that's like $10. So I think it's like 3, 3, and 3. So I'll check. All right, so I've got that. So there's equipment that I need. This is the money that we've got right now. The internet costs us $99 a month. I have to have the internet. The power bill is usually like right at $150 a month. I gotta have power and internet to get this stuff made and out. Those are the essentials. After that, I can starve. If I really need to eat, I can beg my wife. So we've got that right there. And then there's, basically I have to price everything that I'm going to mail out to cover for postage and stuff like that. So then there's the domains. And I own a lot of domains. We own the SelloutCon domain. We own hypercubelaboratory.com. We own hypercubego.com. We own timefortheshow.com. And we own subgeniuses.com. And this one's a .org. And that one ends up costing like $15 a year. And then these other ones, I forget whether they're 10 or they're 20. But let's just anticipate the price of my URLs to go up to 20. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 80. So we're looking at $95 a year in domains. On the low end, I know they're at least 15. So 30 to 60, 75, 75. 75. So we'll just say $75 for domains. That's the low end. And then the web hosting itself costs, I think, $120 annually. So with that's internet at $99 a month, power at $149 a month. Gotta have those. $75 for domains, let's just round up with tax, anything. $125 for services. It's probably not that much, but let's shoot over, because it'll always pay in the power bill. Because really, I'm paying like $200 a month for power right now because it's so fucking hot. What else do I pay for? The price of postage should be but that's something I have to put into the Patreon, is to consider things that go out as to cover the postage. So yeah, keep that over here, okay. And that's outbound, and this is pretty much like the bills. This keeps and that's annually. Okay, so that's annually. So that's what was that? 200. Okay, Google, what is 200 divided by 12? All right. And I'll call that $17. Call it $20 a month. That sounds like a safe bet. Call that $100 a month. Call that $150. 0, 7, 2. That's funny. So basically, the operating costs per month for Hypercube are $270 a year. That's or $270 a month. That's just to keep us up. So where's a reason? And so out of that, to have enough postage to at least put something in the mail. Anybody on the Patreon at a certain point should get something. Everybody on the Patreon, I want to get something in the mail. So I have to calculate that, what that's going to be, and things like that. So getting up to 270 is what is basically our goal. Is that we need $300 a month. And so, how do I earn $300 a month? That's by doing the show live every week and doing the podcast.
No.
Pushing my shit as hard as I can. And then just pushing the merch and the memberships. Memberships to Hypercube.
Can you do what NPR does?
What's going on,
Just
Ferg?
beg a bunch. What's up, buddy?
Just working stuff out.
Just do it like a mockery of NPR, and just you don't get show until we get our $25 million.
Well, I did that last year, and Guru Drew and Hazel of the Windmills, like threw in, like we needed like $200 or $300 to get everything paid for another year. In between the two of them, they paid for it. They covered Hypercube for the year. But as I registered today, I'm waiting on my certificate in the mail. But yeah, we're doing business as Hypercube Labs now. So I'm trying to go along the way.
Badass.
Yeah, I'm ready to get it going. And I got just so you know that we're like we're live streaming, I was reading emails earlier today from people that have been wanting things, and it's surprising how many people want things from me. And so many of them are just, I don't know. It's interesting. And this is something that I definitely like. You're sponsoring our show. You're sponsoring my show. I appreciate that. $20 for a goofy podcast to do a couple of shout outs is a lot of money, in my opinion. So I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it. You guys go out of the way for me, and I always appreciate it.
Well, that's what I want to do, and it's like that's something I was gonna work on tonight. I'm just grinding up a little frop right now. But I wanna do this thing with Cosmac. You know, we were talking about doing a movie, like a time for the show movie, and doing like a road trip movie. But
That'd be bad too, man.
it would be kind of funny. It would be neat to do, but it would be complicated, and I don't really know how much it would be worth it. But the band I'm working with, they're putting out an album. And of course, I want to kill them right now because I'm an artiste. I don't like to be rushed or hassled. I need to be handled with kid gloves and appreciated and pet and told that I'm pretty. These guys don't do that. Well, they do. They do it a lot. But I'm very irritable right now. But
So you're not far off from your target goal, though.
I'm not. I'm almost halfway there. You know.
So you just need another sponsor or two.
Or I need where are we at 14 people? So what do I need? If $5, it's 150. I need 30 people to give me $5 a month.
That's not bad.
Well, I gotta move. Like I've got this YouTube channel that's got some stuff on it now, and it's got over 100 subscribers. I've got a Facebook page that's got over 500 followers, and the podcast has over 100 followers. So there's a foundation there. And now I've got to decide on what I'm doing and moving forward with. And so Hypercube has a core. You know, we have like a core philosophy, and I'm working on packaging that out. But over on the whiteboard, the secret whiteboard on my wall is laying out what's going in a Hypercube membership kit and what that gets you, and what happens when you join Hypercube. You find out about this entirely different system that was going on. So I've got a neat product here, and I've got a concept, and the way I'm going to advertise it is with Time for the Show. And I like doing Time for the Show. And I don't want to do internet blood sports. I don't really want to do like radio theater either. I kind of like doing what I do, which is just kind of ranting about things and continuing with my goofy world building. And that's what stresses me out with Pease, is because he doesn't want to do that. But he wants to be on the show. So he's difficult to work with. You know, he doesn't really get where I'm headed with this. But the idea would be, you know, what would be exciting for me is like when you join the Church of the Subgenius, and some people and people are like, okay, well now what do I do? The answer is usually figure it out for yourself. You know, have fun. They kind of expect like this magical world just to instantly open, but if you don't dive into it, you're never going to see it. And Hypercube, it's kind of like it's a Subgenius run operation. So it's as you come in, you know, it's like, well, I've joined the Church of the Subgenius. What do I do now? The default answer should be go to Hypercube. They're the ones doing stuff and messing with people. And that's the idea. And then I have a sub cult that's open. You can buy membership into Hypercube, but at the same time, it's kind of like Subgeniuses are going to run it. But Subgeniuses are kind of like the backdoor cult of Hypercube, and Hypercube itself is now being packaged up to funnel people to me and to buy memberships of my goofy cult.
That's a bad idea. That's a great idea.
Is it a bad idea?
Own it. No, I was going to say the ass word again, but we're live, so I tried to hold it back.
I appreciate your candor.
I was trying.
And what makes it look more legitimate is people playing along and being involved. And so, you know, having you know, sponsors and regular listeners and a little community, that's what it's all about. and I've been lining up some artwork and things like that to get onto stickers and more stuff like I've been making the flipping T-shirts on the stupid Zazzle store, and people are buying them. I've actually made money on the Zazzle store.
That's awesome.
I've never
I
had that
tried.
before.
Actually, you mentioned that. I tried ordering me some Hypercube coffee mugs, man, and I couldn't get the PayPal button to work.
Yeah. I
It
can
was mad at me.
I'll put it in here. I can't really advertise it because they'd come after me. But
Right.
if you guys tell me, I have free shipping. I bought a shipping package with them, and I can send stuff pretty much anywhere.
Right.
So if you guys tell me there's something that you want, you can just PayPal me that amount, and I'll use that to pay for it, and that way you don't have to pay for shipping. And it should
Fair
be
enough.
and it gets rushed.
Fair enough. I'll do that.
Yeah, so pick stuff out, let me know, send it to me, and I'll send it out. Because I mean, the shipping on that shit, like on the mugs, I need to ask Caller23. He ordered a mug, and the mug is $15, which is about, that's what you'd pay at a store. But how much did they charge to send it to him?
Right.
And all of a sudden, a $15 mug just cost me $25. So once I realized that, I've been getting little things and sending them out to certain people because they need like a prop or something like that, and it's got a little Hypercube logo on it.
That's a good idea. People like little free
I
things.
need to get you one of those. I designed something. You're definitely on the production team because you're a sponsor, so I should get you one of these. You want a polo or do you want a T-shirt?
Ooh, hard question.
It is.
Oh no.
It is. I'll tell you this. The other ones I sent out, not because I didn't consider you, but because I didn't consider you. They wanted polos, so I got them polos.
I'm happy with the T-shirt.
I get you a T-shirt.
I'm not. I think I own maybe some company polos.
Fuck! I just exposed my Zazzle scam over YouTube. I was even gonna order it for you right now, so I'll wait at least till I get off the live stream. But yeah, I got them I got Collar and Cosmac some producer T-shirts because they end up doing so much of the they make the Hypercubes and things like that are going out, and I sent Drew and Hazel some Hypercubes, and then other people that had been on board for a while. I think Fenord and Scalpod. So I need to get something over to Couch Sloth. He's like the last person that's been on for like almost 3 years. So he needs to get, I got like 2 Hypercubes left. And then once I get all of that settled, then I can actually start planning out routine mail. Because I have to do all these personalized thank you gifts and things like that. And that's harder than it sounds. And so you end up you're spending your Patreon money and stuff like that to get stuff like this. I gotta get something out to Reverend 80. I need to do that soon. And just so much fucking crap. But
hey, I got one to remind you of. I need that 3D rendering so I can get this soap made.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at that.
I just now got the amino acid molds.
I saw
figured
that,
out,
and that's where I was like, dude, I could
out.
totally go with my other font. So I've got something here.
Right. And
that
then
was the one that
I'm also
sold me.
doing a Pope Black bar. It's going to be Pope Black on a rope. The kids have been asking for it. Finding a good rope that goes in the shower is a little more difficult than you'd think. It's a wide market. Kind of like toothpaste or deodorant. There's a shitload of options.
Macrame. All right. Oh shit.
Hey, let me make your screen big so I can see what you're doing. Oh no, math.
piss. I don't remember my Tinkercad account. Oh man, that's okay. I could probably make this thing from scratch.
Is the Hypercube face pube oil going to come through?
I actually bought some tins the other day. I went to the store with my wife, and we were looking at different, what do you call them? Oh, mother of God. Little tins. I've got some little tins here, and we were looking at wax and balm and stuff like that, and the price difference between them. I've got them here on camera. I don't know if
You
can
should
see them
just
or not.
send me a list of what you're looking for, and I can probably get it wholesaled and free ship to you.
Well, I mean, ideally, I'd imagine that if you guys were selling
It'd
it
be
out,
bulk
I'd
too.
make it, and who handles all the processing? Do you mail things out, or does Drew mail things out?
It depends. If I'm making it, then yeah, I ship it to him, and then it sits until someone buys it. If it's t-shirts, hats, buttons, stickers, any of the other stuff, he usually procures it and just sells it.
Well, there's only specific things I really need to sell on my website, and that's going to be stuff that I make. And I want to get back into some other things, and that's where I've been. But I'd like to. He's talked to me before about doing shirts, and
Well, I'd definitely like to at least try to help you out, get your product cost down, you know?
it's pretty easy for me right now. A lot of it, a lot of it's all virtual. The things I need to invest in are silk screening and vinyl cutting equipment and things like that. Like I need to be able to make stickers and posters.
No, I'm just
And
talking about for your face bomb.
oh yeah, the
I
face
mean,
balm I can.
that's something I already have all the accounts set up for, you know? So
So let me see here. Take a cylinder.
buy it by the 48-pound load. You want a barrel of wax? How come they don't sell the glow-in-the-dark juice by the barrel? I'd take like 2 33-gallon drums of glow-in-the-dark juice.
So what are we looking at here? That's like 1.9 inches to what's a bar of soap? About 3 inches.
It's about an inch to an inch and a quarter in height, and then it's a 3-inch round puck.
Okay.
It weighs about 4 ounces.
You said like
Yeah, that's about right.
about an inch
That's
high,
about
or
what the dot. Yeah, it's an inch, but about an inch and a quarter with your design, with your positive sticking out.
all right. Let's see here. So let's go up here and
So I'm having trouble getting one of the fragrances for the amino acid bars.
what's it supposed to smell like?
Well, the Angry Larry bar is going to be cedar, and it smells great. It's a little sweeter than what the Cosmac bar was. Um, it smells good. And then the other one is supposed to be grape soda, but apparently that essence is they got to go milk some grape sodas to make it. I guess it's not in stock.
Oh man, I have to re-optimize this thing.
But I don't know, man. I don't know if people really want to go wash their nether regions with grape soda. They might. You never know.
You make it feel like it's all bubbly.
Yeah, how would I do that?
Pop rocks, something explodes.
That would be painful, I think.
Little sodium bicarbonate in the soap. Little sodium bicarbonate crystals. so it pops
Yeah,
when you
I
wash it.
could.
That'd be fun. Exploding soap.
I probably could do that. Oh, how would I? That'd be tricky to get it suspended it
Oh no, it'd
to
be
where it
like
ain't all
dropping other
settled.
stuff
But I
in.
could
You know,
do
you
it.
just mix. I'm not really sure how it would work, but I know that you
I
could
don't
get
either.
there's ways
I
to
will
do it.
test a bar out, and I'll let you know what happens when I put it in water. I might film it and send it to you. Imagine as soon as the glycerin got humidity and started sweating, it would be a chemical reaction. It probably didn't stop. Melt your bar. That'd be cool. I've been trying to get some daytime programming on FreeThink.
Well, I saw that Shoggoth had put out a call on Twitter for people to do community theater and stuff like that. And so I know there's stuff in the background being talked about, and I mean I've built this play. I emailed Stang a link to the Dobbs chord, and I said put this up. So I'm yanking Subgenius Discord. I
Okay.
ain't working with anybody. I'm going rogue.
Right.
That's the
I
only way
don't
I can
blame
do it.
you.
Chris Mock called me and other people in the server like closet racists, and then like rage quit the server like a few years ago. So he can have his Subgenius server.
Oh,
I'll be
man,
the
I didn't know you had words.
Everybody doesn't. I tell you, man. When it comes to the Church of the Subgenius and Dr. Fox is like, who's Dr. Fox? And it's either, oh, he's cool, I like him, or he's an asshole, you should stay away from him. It's one or the other. You either
You get
know
that
me and you
too?
love me, or you don't know me and you hate me.
Man, I get the same stuff, buddy. It's because we're shakers and bakers. That's why.
Well, Dr. Fox
We
has
got
the
more than
money
one oven.
maker.
Gotta
Oh
have
man,
more than one oven cooking.
no, man. So that's what
What'd
I
you
have to
do?
do. To go I have to go back in and like reorganize this thing. It's Tinkercad's workspace is limited to 1,000 millimeters. Please change the highlighted values to 1,000 millimeters. 15, 14, 64. So it's too big. All right, let me see here.
You should
Open.
really make this be Fenord's problem.
Well, the thing is I need to do it. I need to do it. And
But I pay him to do it.
I've got
It's all part of the mold making process.
Oh, well, I didn't know that was a thing that you were experiencing. All right, so I've got this. I need to get it to what size? Okay, what did it want? It told me it wants 1,000 cubic millimeters. That's this thing is 1509 by 1464. Center on scale. So can I scale it down? Scale it to 75. It's still got a red light. Scale it to 50. There we go. Okay, that work.
Passable.
Import. So there's that. Fuck! It did it again. It doesn't like the text.
Oh.
I had another one, but it's not the one I wanted to use. I've got
Right.
let me see here. Check for all my SVGs. Like I've got one Hypercube SVG, which is he's ready to go. He's a happy boy. That's the wrong one. That's the thin one. It's not even the thick cube. God damn it.
I like my cubes thick.
I do too, and I had designed and I thought I had another SVG of the more modern Hypercube logo. Like this is super easy. If I had known that you could just import SVGs and fucking stretch them like this, I would have been on 3D printing a long time ago, but I'm not good with them. I've never really worked with paths. That was what I was getting ready to learn in school before I dropped out, was like After Effects and stuff like that. It's where we started. I rigged a puppet in After Effects and I let a dog, like a bulldog, do a little walk. I remember getting through that exercise, but after that, I, I had to leave. I didn't get to stay. I had to get a job.
Doesn't it suck?
It sucked. So yes, the thin one.
You asked on Monday's show, you go, man, has anybody quit their job lately? I actually did.
Good for you. You've done it.
I know, it felt great.
It's the best feeling in the world. I've quit tons of jobs. I love quitting jobs. It's one of my favorite fucking things to do.
It was one of
Sometimes
the
I
most
get
slackest
jobs
things that ever happened.
just so I can quit them.
I was only quit for a day, too. I got more money and less work. I was like, fuck, I need to quit more often.
It's good for you.
It is. I think people should quit more often. Feel like you didn't know what you had till it was gone.
All right. Let's do this.
Just like that.
We'll do the negative. Start conversion, crop pixels from blah blah blah. Change size, yeah. Change size to what was it? 1,000 to 1,000. All right. Start conversion. All right. Download. Save file. Okay. We'll take that. Drop. Dead. Okay. Choose a file. Just close this. Click and drag it over from the other window. Ah, no. Click and drag it. Click and drag it. There we go. Import. Per chunk. Ta-da! Okay, so set him in there. Alrighty, that looks pretty. That should be easier for the printer and for hand washing. This shape will stay where the other one, where if it was the lines anyway. So that should be fine. All right, so let me see here. Check it up on the top. There's ways to align things.
Now, do you want this to protrude, like be a positive, or do you want it to be like a negative down in the soap?
Well, what I was gonna do is I'm gonna make a round. I'm gonna see here. I gotta remember how to do this. So we'll take another cylinder and bring this over here. Let's hide this guy. Okay, he's hidden. We're gonna make this guy blue. All right, drag him in here, sitting right there. Shift Alt. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. That's 1/4 of an inch. All right, bring him up here. Flush with the surface, and we're going to make him. Let's go ahead and increase the size so I can get him as round as possible. Bevel it? Nah. Make it hockey puck like. Make it a hole. Alrighty, and then we take these two and we group them together. Ta-da! Now, where's my other boy? All right, my hidden boy. There he is. So that's 1/4 of an inch deep. That's deep. We don't want it that deep. So hide this guy. Bring this back. Ungroup him. Bring him. Oh, oop. What do we got here? Clunk, clunk. All right, yeah, like half. So that was. Gotta get him on the plane here. It's been a while. I just got used to using like another program with slightly different controls.
Right.
And so now I'm going back to this one, but this is the one I know. Okay, so He's on the field. Where are you? There we go. All right, lift him up. Click. Clack. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Halfway down. Hole. All right. Control A. Group. There we go. All right. Bring this guy back. All right. Drop him. Oop. Nope. Drop the hypercube down, boy. Come on, boy. All right. Go. Set there. And give him some chunk. Now I just gotta. There was a snapping, but I could have sworn there was like just a way to center everything. That's all I need to do. Because the center point of the hypercube is actually a bit of an illusion. It's to the right of where the computer thinks it says that the true center is. You know.
Right.
So you have to line it up. So if I just take the snap off 164. Boop 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 boop. Check around on the angles. Pull him down into the shape. That way we know. Clunk. Now what I had done is I had text going around in the font that I like that said "Don't think," but as much as I really want to do that, I think this is just going to be the best way to do everything. It's just kind of like this. Group it all together. There's our mold. We'll make it a little higher contrast color so we can see it there. All right. Bring them up. Whoop. Looks like it's pretty even. It's on the mat. I think that's really as good as it's gonna be. I think if anything, I'll design like a clever paper label to put on the packaging.
Right, or sticker.
Or a sticker.
Sticker might be easier.
I really want to start. I need whoever's making them, whoever's making the soaps and putting them together. Then I need to send
making
that.
the soap.
All right, then I need to send you a pack of stickers to put in like with the bar of soap, like because everybody needs to get a sticker.
All right. You can probably send the stickers to Drew. He usually does the packaging on everything.
There we go. Then I'll send them over to him.
Yeah, he doesn't like the way I package things.
He's such a sassy boy.
He does it a lot nicer.
All right, so we'll just I mean that's what I was looking for. That looked like a bar of soap to you? It's
Yes, it does.
What was it saying?
Are we doing white on black or black on white?
This one I figured just be a solid bar.
What color do you want?
We do a lot of different crazy shit. I was thinking if you want to do clear, and something I was thinking was here. Let me pull Photoshop back up, and I'll share it to Discord. All right, and then share your screen, change windows. So it's like you would do it.
For a minute.
Let's see here. So you have like a clear. You have like a clear mold, but then like you had like two dyes. Like that's what I would say is like you would do a splash of. Here, let me just look them up. I'm so fucking stoned right now. 3D glasses.
I can do that right before the soap solidifies. I can take a little bit of a hotter soap and drip it down in there.
Yeah, and then it would just be.
Each bar would be a little unique. And if I get it at the right temperature, I can get that cube just to fill in with one color, with like maybe little squids out the back.
Yeah, I think it would be fun just to some psychedelic looking bar soaps would be fine.
That might be hard to be consistent on, but I could at least get one to you.
Yeah, they wouldn't have to be consistent as long as the mold's there. That's what
Right.
I would want with that. I wanted if I had a Dobbs bar, I was wanting like a black activated Dobbs head and
Uh-huh.
the outside being like a white goat's milk.
Oh, really?
If I got a Dobbs head bar, that's what I would want because
What
that's how
fragrance
I
you
do
want?
that. That's basically what I would do for my shaving balm. Would be that I use activated
Right.
charcoal on my face, and I use goat's milk soaps to keep my head clear. I would use if you made a Dobbs head bar where the center.
Did you see my shave bars?
I think I did.
The ones with the little mustaches?
Yeah, I remember
That
those.
that's activated charcoal and goat's milk. That's what that is.
Really?
And they got all time barbershop, so it kind of has that hair tonic smell to it. Yeah, I'll have Drew send you one. I think you're getting a surprise in the mail soon, anyways. I'll see if he didn't send it yet. I'll put one in for you.
But I'd want a Dobbs head.
All you had to do is say something. I'll get it made. I'm
Oh,
up to 14 Dobbs head molds now, so I can really stamp out a good run now. Before I was like messing with 4, then
Are
6, then 8. So,
so are you guys doing the pucks now?
well, yeah, I can do a Dobbs head, but I gotta get that mold remade,
Hmm.
and it takes about a liter of that movie mask silicone, and that ain't cheap. And I need to figure out how to get that so that same problem doesn't happen again, where it just tears in half. But I
Yeah.
mean, dude, I made oh god, I don't know, 700 bars of soap with it. So I mean, I got my use out of it.
Well, I mean, I would what I thought you were doing is you had a because you had like a I'm not sure exactly how it worked, but it looked like you were slicing it out of a cast and everything. Like
Yeah, well, I had Cosmac make me a 3D Dobbs head that was 11 inches long and not quite 4 inches tall, right?
yeah.
And then once I got that, I made a cast of it in that silicone, and then peeled the plastic 3D mold out, and then that was my mold. So I'd mold the Bob's heads first and let them set up and cool for a couple days. And then after that, they'd go in a small alcohol bath before I'd reinsert them in another loaf. And then usually, most of those, if they were multicolored, that was different layers done over time, which is kind of tricky because it's hard to get the soap to stick
See,
after it's cooled. But
the way I was looking at doing I would have made them out of pucks because I when I was hearing the 3D printer thing, I was able to make something like a muffin tin really easily. And
right,
if I have the PNG, I could do that. So you could just cast the Dobbs heads in the 3D printed mold itself, you know, flip it upside down, pop them out, and then I could make another one that's just or they have them at the hobby stores. You just with the square molds, you just float them in with some other soap, the other ones to go around it.
right.
I could make you like a muffin pan mold because that's what I had done originally with these. I wish
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, send it to me, and I'll definitely like to try it out and see if we can get. Send me at least one just to try out and see how it works. That's how I do all the molds. I have once the concept art's done, it goes to Reverend Nord, and then he gets it usually re-rendered. He'll usually do it again, and then he'll get it printed. And about after 2 or 3 printings and sandings, he'll finally find one he's happy with. And then after that, he just keeps recasting off of that one. But the dude also has a vacuum forming machine, and I'm trying to get him to blow the dust off of it and use it because then we could make like 24 bar trays, and it would make life a lot easier.
yeah, trays are where it's
He could
at.
just stamp me out like 10 trays, you know what I mean?
Well, I know people with access to big 3D printers. I mean, I've kind of been told that if I ever get a big print idea to bring it to them. So I could
Can
possibly
you
I could
print in
possibly
silicone though?
I couldn't do silicone, but I could. Is that how you would prefer to use the soaps with like
Well,
ABS?
that's just how you get it out of the mold is with the silicone. You can stretch it; it just pops off and doesn't stick.
Ah, yeah, I
But
was
if
thinking of
if it's
something more
ABS
rigid.
plastic, that would be porous, and that'd be all of those little spots that soap could anchor into and get the punk getting out.
So it's really about making a silicone mold.
Yeah, so it's pliable and you can squeeze the thing out without damaging it or the mold.
Hmm.
Yeah, silicone works about the best.
Well, I know we could get any negative that we would need for it made. So
Yeah, definitely. And Fenord has a printer too, so he just has the file. He'll print it out. I think he's got a couple printers. You met him. He's one of those guys. He's the one that had that time lapse camera that was really nice, and he took that
oh, I thought you
long
were talking about like Apostasy X Fenord. That's the Fenord I know is Fenord.
Leanne and Fenord. James. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Fox.
Yeah,
I'm going to take a frot break. I don't think y'all want to hear that.
go for it. We'll catch up with
I'll
you in
be,
a little
I'll
bit.
be listening. I'll be listening. I'm just gonna deafen myself.
Well, I've been going for like an hour, and I've got a hungry tummy, so I think I'm gonna take a break for now, and then I'll jump back on in a little bit. So I'll see you in a couple minutes.
All right, buddy.